Welcome back to Mega Man X Command Mission. So, last time we completed Chapter 4, and not only did we beat Dr. Psyche, we also convinced Dr. Godeel to let Cinnamon come with us. Somehow Deerball made it back safe despite being the only guy in Central Tower. I don't know how he managed it, but he did. Good for him. And let's see, did we get what we want from Tiana Camp? Nope. Nuh-uh. Okay, I'm starting to suspect foul play. TBH. Alright, Infinite Resist. As you might imagine, Infinite Resist is pretty handy. Not exactly the most equipable thing we have, though. So, with all that done, I want to send a party out to Godeel Lab, because, once again, there is something that we definitely want, from the, God, I want to call them mercenaries. From the, deployment center. We gotta send a team out here, because there's one particular sub-weapon, actually, that we really, really, really want, so... Let's send out the large boys, and also Sign Dropper, but I think Sign Dropper did do a couple of murders, so I believe in his ability to do things, at least. Maybe he's not a team player, but damn it, he gets results. Everybody hates me as a boss because I let one of the other mechanoloids just kill everybody. Alright, so we've got Matar. The game itself said, "That's a bold decision. That sure wasn't a good idea for you to do. Sending a single Matar out into the world, what are you thinking?" And I'm thinking about the results, damn it. Right, so, what do we got today? Well, we've got our new character Cinnamon, who starts at level 1. So yeah, here's her initial stats. She's very frail, however, she does resist all types of damage. So, like, theoretically you could actually get her to, even greater heights and just basically not take any damage from elements whatsoever, with the right equipment, but I'm not giving her that equipment right now. Alright, Chief R, we can talk to you. And you won't start anything. If only we could, Chief R. If only we could. I don't know, though. Zero did get explicitly, attacked and thrown off. X managed to just shoot the floor to eject himself. That was an escape. Zero, however, was very thrashed. Right, so we've seen Cinnamon now, but... No, we've seen her stats anyway. Sorry, I got interrupted by Spider just going, "Damn, back in the day, if I killed him, I would have been set for life, but I guess we should probably work with him now." Anyway, so... We've got Godeel and Cinnamon in this room. They've taken over the bedroom. The bed, which apparently has a bad attitude. I don't want my bed to have any attitude, if I'm being honest. I would like it to have no attitude. Oh, you'll come along at some point. So, let's take a quick nap on the living bed. Still not keen on that. And right, I believe this is where we stop and actually look at the force metal generator. Because, of course, she's in the room right now. So, the force metal generator has various requirements in order for you to actually generate the force metals. First off, they do use certain ingredients. So you do need other force metals, or even other items, in order to actively create things. However, you'll also notice from this list that there are a bunch of things that are just straight up locked. We don't know what they do, we don't know how to make them, The game just gives us a hint as to how to actually unlock them. So yeah, right here we've got, like, defeat a certain number of types of enemies, so not individual enemies, just kill unique things. Yeah, 30 or more main weapons. Yeah, so you basically just have to make progress in the game, do very achievement-like things in order to get certain force medals. Other than that, though, Cinnamon does need to be a certain level in order to do certain things. When it says required level, that just specifically means Cinnamon. No other characters factor into this. But that does also mean that you can essentially not make anything at this point, because Cinnamon's level 1. So all this is kinda useless. We can also see that we have something called FME. This is a new type of currency that we haven't had to deal with before, but as you might have been able to tell from the fact that we have 4,000 of it, we have been gaining some throughout the game. Now, you always get Force Metal Energy for defeating enemies. Anytime you win a battle, you get Force Metal Energy. However, this is another function of the Final Strike that we're finally getting to see. By using Final Strike, you actually multiply the amount of Force Metal Energy you get, or you get a bonus to it, rather. So, we have a decent amount so far. We're going to want to keep getting Final Strikes. I mean, it's always good to do. You really shouldn't pass it up. There's very little reason not to do a Final Strike. But considering now we actively have a currency that we need for making Force Metal, yeah, I think it should be obvious that we need to do them a lot. Well, Zero's command arts, but how do we do that? Zero's dead, though. Oh geez, that's... One thing I don't exactly like is that they don't tell you your progress towards everything. So you have no way of telling, like, how many Final Strikes you've performed in the game. Which, you know, kinda sucks. Every once in a while I, you know, read over, like, comments in videos or whatever that are like, oh yeah, we definitely need a remaster of Mega Man X Command Mission, and in terms of how the game looks, I disagree completely. I think the game looks fantastic. I really don't want it with a different art style. Gameplay's still pretty solid. I'm guessing there are probably some tweaks here and there they could do, but thus far, I'm really not, like... I don't look at this game and what I've done so far and think, boy, there's so many things that I desperately want to change. Honestly, the main things would just be like a little thing like showing you how close you are to actually getting those achievements for unlocking Force Medals, and also probably just like more character stuff. Like, I want some kind of party chat or whatever. You know, heart-to-hearts, party chat, whatever they have to steal. I want more from these party members. I feel like, if anything, the story is so-so, but I do really like the party members we've gotten so far, and I wanna see more of them. I feel like, if anything, yeah, no, that's what I would want out of all of this. I just want more time with everybody. 'Cause, like, obviously, we've got X, we know him. Zero died, so we don't get any more of him. But, you know, Spider's okay. Massimo's great. Marino's great. Cinnamon's okay. Yeah, I just keep getting promoted before you. I don't know how you didn't notice this. Like, you came into work this morning and said, "Hey, boss," to me. I thought you'd realized it, but no. That's just like an automatic thing for you. Anyway though, yeah, like, out of everything, I would absolutely say I just want more time with party members, which, in fairness, I feel like is something most RPGs could use even if they do, like, really well with the amount of time you get with characters. Like, when you have a good RPG, you just want more from the characters. Could just ride dangerously close to just being like, alright, give me the slice of life thing. I don't want conflict with these people anymore. Just give me mild shit. Have them talk about their day. Alright, anyway though, so, here we are at the shopping portion of the video. I'm gonna be running myself out of money very quickly. I love Airbuses so much! Alright, I think the gimmick of the next chapter is gonna be Airbuses. I think Airbus is gonna become a major character. It's just the feeling I'm getting. Was it an Airbus? Oh, a red Reploid? Pfft, we don't care about that.
That red Reploid just said Omae mo shinderu, and then everybody was just dead. They really were already dead. It was wild.
A cool red Reploid who decimates his enemies? No. That's impossible. Alright, well, hello, child Reploid, boy witness. Well, a lot of people have been meeting a pretty cool dude, including that child Reploid. I don't really understand how that works. I don't know how Reploids age, but whatever, it's fine. Puberty for Reploids is they just go into a lab and get rebuilt and suddenly they're taller. Anyway, hell yeah! Got the best one right off the bat, damn. My luck is phenomenal. Alright, so let's see if we can get Nana as well. This is all I care about. Don't you show me that figure. Ale's too good to be shoved into a figure. I mean, we got Nana, and that's great. Cool, great, I have everything I wanted. But can I really accept this Ale figure? That figure doesn't have his soul! Also, if you're wondering, I don't believe there are repeats. Like, I don't believe it is the case that I got incredibly lucky and never found a repeat. It is just a matter of, you buy things with these coins. There's no, like, gacha system where you will double up on things and certain things are more rare. No, you just get everything you need. And when you're done with a set, you're done with a set. Anyway though, yeah, we got Marno and Nana, so like, what do I care about those figures anymore? I've already achieved victory. Who else could there possibly be that I would like? Zero? No, he's dead. And he didn't die in this tower, so he probably doesn't get a figure. And just like with Ale, I don't know if it would have his soul. Alright, well, we already got the Queen of Hearts, so I don't need that. Do we have anything new in the missiles? Well, I think ice missiles are pretty useful for the next chapter, amongst other things. Lowering stats is also a pretty good consideration. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm gonna have the money for sub-weapons overall. Oh god, I hate seeing Item Vendor. I hate him so much. Alright, well, that's that. You're the random stuff dude. Yeah, I never remember what his inventory looks like, so I'm gonna level with you. I don't remember what's new here. I need the game to tell me what is new. I need it to have a little marker for me. Like, if I have a stock of something, sure, I understand that I have that already, but everything else, I don't know. Could have been there and I just didn't buy it last time. It happens, we're still going to be tight on money. This is not the kind of game where we're going to have overflowing money for quite some time. Now granted, we do have a new sub-weapon that boosts Zenny, but that's by percentage, so, of course, it's going to be a little while before that becomes really good. It helps now, definitely, but, you know, it will bolster later game money a lot better, since things are already giving us more money at that point anyway, so yeah, still kinda gotta wait. Ooh, full specs 1. I mean, that's pretty solid, but yeah, I gotta leave my money open. I think I do most of my grinding off-screen, or not my grinding, my, buying off-screen. All my purchases are elsewhere, so you don't have to watch them, but mostly it's just equipping various, new weapons, though we already got the, what is it called, the Virus Buster? X's weapon that poisons people, basically. Damn, that child's got a dream. Aw, good for you. I mean, you'll never be as good as X, but good for you. Even if that dream is meant to die, it's nice that you have it. You little chump.
X, I'm a fan of Zero. Think I have to fight you so I can date him. You know, on second thought, I think I'll just stay dreaming. I got no chance.
Right, so, we're going back to the deployment area, so... Let's see, what do we have? Alright, cool. Well, that's a disappointment. And Deer Ball just stayed neutral. Let's see, we got cutscene... We got some music, we got some, whatchamacallits, we got a figure token. Not really useful on its own, but whatever. Alright, am I going to get the thing I wanted? Okay, this time D-Shark killed everyone. Okay, well, unfortunately we did not get the thing I wanted, and the Matul is somewhere out there in the world. So you absolutely want to keep going and go deal lab. You absolutely want the item that's there. Trust me, it's worth it. For now, however, I believe this is the point where I will be going to grind, because I realized I don't just have to sit around and wait for these guys to come back, which is what I did the previous chapter, and it was very boring. But the thought occurred to me, hey, I just got Cinnamon, and she's only level 1. So, I figure we take Cinnamon on down to an earlier area, and give her a bit of experience, cause she really could use it. Okay, I did wait a little while longer, but then I got bored. Hey, nobody died this time. Oh wow, that's a lot of stuff. Alright, so yeah, we got some concept art. Got some music. Alright, looks good. But did we get... Okay, I kind of spoiled it already, but we're not getting what we want from Go Deal Lab. Okay, only Patrol Dog died this time. So yeah, unfortunately, we got nothing. I still can't tell what the concept art icon is supposed to be. What is that? You know, I don't feel like I really needed to show this, actually. Me taking notes for future, grinding sessions or, intermissions, that's it. I don't know if all of them are going to be their own episodes. Like, this time around, it was kind of Cinnamon taking up a lot of the, time. We needed to look over all the Force Metal Generator lists, so you know, generally, what you need to do to unlock things. Just get the concept of it down. And of course, now we'll need to go and grind with Cinnamon, because again, she's level 1, and I decided I don't have to wait around bored. That seems like a sucker's game. So here we are back at Tiana Camp. I figured this was a good source of experience without being too much for our new party member, because again, she has a lot of resistances, but she is physically frail. physical attacks will kick her ass. Alright, so here we have a battle, and dear Cinnamon, how do you fight with boxing gloves on? Right, so, quick note about Cinnamon, of course, is the fact that, you can tell I'm playing, you know, a game that came out when it did, because she does have the, Red Cross symbol on her hat, and I know I joked about it a bunch, but, you know, it is important to remind everybody, yeah, that Red Cross really does not like people using that, so if you see more modern artwork, it's not going to use that specific design. Instead, it will use just a, blue cross. Which is fine, I don't think it's that important to keep the red. Like, all you need to know is that she is the healer unit. She is the person who heals you a bunch. Which is incredibly helpful. So... oh right, also this is me showing off that these guys are actually, they absorb ice. Or a water, rather. So, don't hit them with the Ice Buster, or Ice Missile, rather. That's a bad idea. Virus Buster, on the other hand, very good idea. Use that. Alright, anyway though, so... I mentioned early on that, the sub-tanks in this game kinda work like Estus Flasks in Dark Souls, in that you have your constant healing, thing that you consume, but you can refill down the line. But we didn't actually really have an alternative heal source. Up until now. We're not going to see how Cinnamon heals this time around, but, let me tell you, she is an actual healer. So, we do... god damn it. God damn it, D-Shark. And god damn it, Patrol Dog. Hey, Generator! That's what I was waiting for. But yeah, now we have an actual healer, so that's kind of, the regular heal, though I guess that's not really like a consumable heal exactly. It's a little limited because, of course, it is her action trigger, so if you're out of weapon energy, you don't get to use it, but it's still a little bit different from how Dark Souls works. It is not a consumable item that you use. It is a, it's just a skill that somebody has. So, a little bit different, but... anyway though, yeah, now we have an actual healer in the party, and the Generator sub-weapon I wanted, is going to be absolutely one of the best things we can get. So the Generator is a sub-weapon that is free, and just gives you 20 weapon energy on the spot. Like, that's insanely useful! Especially considering Cinnamon herself has an exclusive sub-weapon that lets her grant other characters weapon energy in a slightly different manner, and I believe that does cost 20 weapon energy to use, so like, you just get a freebie. And plus, if you're desperate for heals, with the action trigger, you have 20 weapon energy to dedicate to that as well. Obviously, if you're burning through weapon energy, it's not gonna be super useful because, you know, 20 weapon energy helps, but if you're overdoing it, it's not going to save you from that. There is a limit to how good that amount of free weapon energy can be. Obviously, if it were like an immediate recovery, that would be, you know, ludicrous, if you could just give yourself 100 weapon energy. But you know, that would obviously be the most useful thing. Just all weapon energy for free. As you might have guessed, yeah, no, that's a mite ridiculous. 20 weapon energy is, still kind of ridiculous as long as you plan accordingly. Anyway, we do have a whole lot of new info. So yeah, we know a bit about Epsilon. He is just incredibly good. We also know that Giga City was made specifically to mine for, Force Metal. So yeah, Force Metal in general, very important, and we still haven't really scratched the surface of it in terms of the actual story. I guess while we're mentioning Force Metal, though, I've not yet gone over Erosion. I've mentioned it before, but I should specifically say that you can go over a character's Erosion stat. It warns you if you do, but it doesn't impede you from actively going past it. It's just, you will hurt your stats if you do go over it. So, the further you go over your erosion number, the less life and weapon energy you get, so... yeah, do be wary of over-equipping. I have not over-equipped at all, so I haven't really shown that off. And you know, the good news is, it's not, to use a different Mega Man game comparison, it's more like the Navi Cust and not like the Dark Chips. You don't permanently screw over your HP by using them. But just like with the Navi Cust from the later Battle Network games, you can go over the limit or ignore the rules that you're given, but it will have consequences. Okay, so what posters do we have? We got Whales and we got Marino. We all know what I'm going with, right? I mean, come on. This is a Marino fan page. Look, if it were the mid-2000s, and I were this age, you better believe I'd just be making a GeoCities Marino fan page. It was the thing you did back in the day. Did you like a thing? Okay, well, now you're just going to be the source of it. You will establish just one website and put everything you can find, and just kind of pour it into a bin, haphazardly. Anyway though, yeah, here's, cutscenes, don't have that many of those. Alright, so what else do we have to go over? Not much, we've already got our new green scarf equipped, so, I think that's gonna do it. Now, my new question is, do I show off stats? We've got a few minutes left, so... I'm guessing that's a yes? Okay, yeah, at the very least, I am showing that, Generator is ludicrous. It's a freebie that gives you 20 energy. And yeah, no, that's weapon energy 20. And everybody just gets a bonus to their weapon energy. So, yeah, Cinnamon is an excellent support character. You might have noticed her damage isn't great. And, in terms of life energy, yeah, no, she's absolutely your white mage. Very, resistant to elements. You know, magic's not very good on her, or at the very least, this game's equivalent to magic. But if somebody punches her, she will die immediately. And we will see how well a healer will do in the next chapter of Mega Man X Command Mission. So, I will see you next time for that. See you then.